Hey BladeOps, today we are doing a versus video. We have the Brous Blades Silent Soldier V1 and the Brous Blades Silent Soldier V1 Generation 2. The knives are very similar if you just look at them at a glance, but there are some details when you look a little closer. And first off, not shown in the video, both knives come with the beaded chain if you want to carry them as a neck knife. So here is, we'll just call them the V1 and then we'll just call this the Generation 2. So first off, we'll go ahead and compare the cadet sheaths, both knives. The Generation 1 has a hole right there for retention due to the design of the blade. The knife slips in there. It's a little stiff, but it'll get in there and fits nicely. Pops out well. The nice thing is there's no rattle on this sheath. You could definitely run that vertically. You're not going to have a problem. Both sheaths have the steel clip, which is nice. It's super strong. You're not going to have a problem with that. You can just go ahead and clip it on your belt, and you can also remove the belt clip and through these two holes run it as a neck knife vertically. Not a problem there. So there is the sheath for the Silent Soldier V1, and here is Generation 2. One of the main differences of the knife is you have this deeper finger choil with a little bit of a lip there, which is, it's a nice design, and it also affects the kydex sheath. We'll go ahead and clip it in there. You can hear that snap at the end. The sheath is a hair bit looser, which is nice, a little bit more functional, but when you go ahead and snap the knife in, there's no rattle. It has the same spring pocket clip, definitely removable. So the sheath also has a little bit more of a wing shape right there if we compare the two. So that's the two sheaths. Like I said, as far as design, the knives are very, very similar. The Generation 2 has that finger guard with the deeper finger choil, but there's the two designs. You can see on the Generation 2 the holes are a little bit farther apart. As far as specs go, overall length on the Gen 2 is 4.625 inches and the Generation 1 is just 4¼ inches. They're both made from the D2 steel, very nice. You can see there on the back, Brous blades. And you get a good look at the thickness there. On the first generation, it's 1/4 inch D2 steel, and on the Gen 2, it's 0.187 inches. You can also see the difference on the jimping there on the back. So as far as grip goes, I mean, it has the same grips, you know, with your index finger there, 2 fingers. That's nearly identical. There is a little bit more space, so if you have bigger hands, that might fit you a little bit better. Also, one thing to consider is price. The first generation is $79 shipped, and the second generation is $89 shipped. So the main differences that I see on the first generation is it's a little bit thicker. It's got the 1/4 inch D2 steel. It has the satin finish. You can see some of my fingerprints there. And it's $10 less, so 79 bucks. And as for the Generation 2, the sheath might be a little bit better. It fits a little bit nicer in the sheath. It has the finger guard. It's a hair longer, and it's 10 bucks more. So just those are the things to consider. As always, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the first generation a little thicker, the second generation a little longer with the finger guard? Comment down below. Let me know what you think, and check it out. The Brous Blades Silent Soldier V1 and V1 Generation 2. BladeOps.